Hey everybody, what's up? So, I was making a deck. The deck that I made, this is the deck that I made. I guess I'll just show y'all this deck another day, but the deck that I made was a silent magician and Horus deck. I'm gonna play with it right now, just to play with it to show you to like start the stream off. So this is the deck that I made, and but the thing was that when I was in PvP, like let's look at PvP. So we go to PvP. So when I went to PvP, what happened was that I played a Yubel deck. I played another PvP game. I played Yubel again, and then I played Yubel again. And as you see, like my deck beat Yubel one time, it lost to Yubel one time, it won to Yubel another time. But this deck that I have is not like the best deck to play against Yubel, because it is. I'll show you the deck. The deck is Silent Magician Horus kind of deck. Yeah. So this is the deck. So I'm like, you know what? You know what'll be cool if I just made a deck to counter Yubel, since people use Yubel a lot. So this is not the deck that counters Yubel. This is just the deck that I was using. So I'm gonna play one duel with this deck and see if we run into a Yubel deck or not. For some reason, like the deck is popular, people's using it. I seen people trying to climb up Legend rank with it, and people seem to like playing it in King of Games. I don't know if the deck is good enough to reach KOG with, but I know in Legend rank, I mean in KOG rank, uh, you can't rank down in King of Games and you can't rank up. So people are being bold and they're using the most like wackest deck, so they're using the most like non-consistent deck. So they're using the most like they're trying out a new deck and it's not that good. They could be trying out decks that like probably can't rank out of gold, but they're King of Games, so it doesn't matter. So this seems good, a Yugi versus Yugi duel. Um, One thing though is that I thought Yugi's skill was broken. I thought you get a silent magician every time you use his skill, silent duelist. But that's not the case. What happened? Oh, this is furs. Why did I start my turn off like that? But what happens is that you can discard a card from your hand to take a silent magician monster or a silent magician level 4 from out your deck and special summon it. So you can't, like, I thought this duel gives you unlimited silent magicians every time you lose 1,800 life points. That's not the case. It just lets you special summon a silent magician level 4 out of your deck if you have one in your deck. So that's kind of a big difference compared to the other broken way where you just like getting an extra one from outside your deck. Because I haven't been seeing people use the silent duelist skills, and now I see why. Okay, so we didn't draw anything that helps. Uh, Actually, that's not true. If this attack can go through, we'll be good. But let's use the effect. Let's put level 6 back to special summon silent.
monster. Now's my chance. Here's my face down card. My trap activates. Ah, the game's not over until the last card is.
Okay, so we lost that one.
Silent burning attack.
I didn't get to see the 5Ds bid before you took it down. What are your thoughts on 5Ds releasing, coming in the new summoning method? Like, it's cool. 5Ds is
Can't win on my own. I did it.
I like the anime and I like the cards like Stardust Dragon and Black Rose Dragon and Black Wings. So I'm looking forward to them coming into the game. The thing about synchros though, you don't need synchros to be competitive. So like it's decks, even with Pendium summons, like it's decks that are top tier competitive that doesn't deal with Pentium. So you don't have to use the new summoning method if you don't want to. Like it doesn't mean like, oh man, if I don't have synchros, my my deck won't be as strong as it can be. That's not true. You could use synchros, you could not use synchros. So it's cool. I'm not like how do you say that? I'm not like all like I'm definitely hyped for the news and stuff like that, and I will be using synchros in some of the decks where it makes sense. But it's a choice or whatever. It's something new to the game. It's an option. It's not a must. You don't have to use synchros, but they're so easy to play, and Stardust Dragon's effect is very good and helpful. So I'm looking forward to the new characters and the new skills and all the new gems. Oh yeah, I gotta. Okay, so this is the last duel I'm gonna play with this deck. Then I'm gonna change the deck to the title deck, the anti Yubel deck. So look, so this is a Yubel deck. This is what I'm saying. Like it could be a heroes deck, but people seem to be using Yubel a lot. So having a Yubel counter deck will be good. Okay. So this hand sucks pretty much. I should just end my turn, but not really though. That deck has bad. Sometimes that deck has a bad starting hand. So let's see if we could. So that's what I mean. Maybe this person's hand was so bad they quit. So let's look at the deck. That's why like I always said like I wouldn't use 3 Phoenixes in a Yubel deck. I would only use 2 Phoenixes. Cause they're looking at the bright side. They're not looking at the downside. They're looking at the bright side. Like I could use Fire King Island and special summon Phoenix, or I could use Fire King Island and. But they're looking at the bad side about like, okay, what if you start with 2 Phoenixes in your hand and 2 Yubels in your hand and you don't have an opening play? Let's look at the deck. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, not to call them stupid, but it's like stupid. Like this person's starting hand was probably like Phoenix, Yubel, like the other Yubel, and they had no starting hand. So Yubel, this is so look at my PvP, right? So You know, it's been Yubel, I won. It was Yubel, I lost. It was Yubel, I won. I lost this. This was a fur deck, and it's been Yubel, I won. So Yubel is like very, very, very popular right now. So I'm gonna make a counter Yubel deck. Now, who is the best character to make a counter Yubel deck with? It could be Yugi. If I do, let me just look at these characters. Let me think about the character skills real fast. Okay, so I don't think Yubel targets. So it's not gonna be anything related to Mai and what's those cards called? Hazy Flame. So it's not gonna be that. Ah, okay. I could try to do a Kaiba. I could try to do a Kaiba. What's his name? A Kaiba Vanguard Dragon kind of thing. So when they attack and they destroy Vanguard, I could special summon Blue Eye. You know what? I'll go with that. Maybe. Um, Let me just try to look at my other options real fast. Who has anything else? A water SSA deck might counter Yubel since it would never actually battle Yubel. It would always kill Yubel. And even if Yubel did its effect, you could remove it. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with that. That seems the... Or a Fiend deck. So, I like Fiend decks. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna... None of these other decks seem to be able to do it. Okay, so you know what? We have a choice of Fiends or... What was the other thing I said? I said we're gonna do Fiends or... Oh, Fiends, Water, or Dragon. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? In class, yo. Ty mod me. You said you're in class, mod you? Alright, so let's see what we're actually gonna do. So let's see, dragons, SSA. Okay, so you know what? I don't really like water decks, to be honest. So you probably won't see me make water decks often. But I do have some water cards, so let's try to do the water deck. Ah, like this card is actually perfect. This card not only does this card what is this? When this card is on the field, this card name becomes Umi. Once per turn, you can target one level 4 or lower fish, sea serpent, or aqua type monster you control. Banish that target during your end phase. Special summon. SSS does this same effect and more, pretty much. What is this? This card name is treated as Umi. All water monsters gain 200 attack and defense. Once per turn during your main phase, you can have all water monsters you currently control gain level equal to the number of water monsters you currently control into the end phase. So this is definitely some kind of synchro card. Some kind of like, it helps you for synchro summoning. What about this guy? This is the guy that, while Umi face up on the field, this card is unaffected by spells and cannot be targeted for attacks. So even he helps because he makes I don't like using this card and I'm probably gonna take him out, but he makes it so that they can't even like attack. Yubel can't even attack him to try to force the effect. The attack would turn to a direct attack, leaving 0. Why do people think you just handing out mods, Ty? I don't know why people think that, but it's okay. on a dragon deck, do a dragon deck. Water decks are whack. What's really good, Ty? We deck building? Yeah, we're gonna make a deck to counter to counter Yubel, because Yubel, out of my last 5 duels, or like out of like my last 5 duels, like 3 or 4 of them was the Yubel deck. And it's not that I'm losing to the Yubel deck. I beat the Yubel deck more times than I lost to it, but it's like just to like, y'all want to play the same deck. Let's make something to counter it. Okay. So yeah, like I would. Oh, it's not. This card is a water. I didn't know this card was a water card. That dragon. Okay, so I would make a dragon deck, but I already started making a water deck, so I'm gonna go with the water deck. Okay, so and then the legendary ocean is the card that it reduces levels by 1. So all of these would be, I could just play them. All right. I like this card's effects. This could discard one water monster to the graveyard, target one card on the field, return it to the hand. This could just send Yubel right to the hand. This is, I'm not gonna, no Gazuki stuff. No trying to bring out a water cluster dragon or anything like that. No trying to do that. King of the Swamp. I don't think we busting out any fusions. What is this? Frost and Flame Dragon. So I don't think we're doing no fire mix. Let's see. What is this card? Target one card your opponent. No, target one monster your opponent controls. Return it to the hand. So this could be good because it could send Yubel back to the hand, but I doubt it'll last long enough to be effective. No, it's a flip effect, so it can be effective. You know, we'll put this in the deck for now. I might take it out. I just realized this is a UR. It better be good for UR. What is this? Once per turn, you can send one Ice Bearer monster from your hand to the graveyard. No spells can be activated into the end. Okay, this is that new card. This card has nice stats. I like the 2000 defense. But this card is not a... What is this? All water monsters in both players' hand. Reduced by 1 and gain. Okay, so this card would get an attack boost, but I wouldn't have no ice barriers to use the other effects. Let's see. During the main phase, you can normal summon one level 4 or lower C serpent type monster. In addition to the normal summon set, you can only gain this effect once per turn. When this card is sent to the graveyard, let me see something about related cards. Okay. So I don't have the cards to mess with that deck. This could kill you, Bell. When this card is tribute summoned, you could change on the field to attack position, tribute 3 monsters to summon this card. Set if summoned this way. Okay, this is a good effect, but it's too major. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't the anime. You're not gonna be sacrificing 3 monsters. This card is good because it could be treated as Uni, and it's some defense to stall it. Dragon Ice. When your opponent special summons a monster subject to damage stuff, you could special summon this card from your hand. It can only be 1. So 5. Okay, this card is good because either way, this card can come out with Umi. I'm thinking of like just using it. I'm thinking about using beatdown, the beatdown skill. I think, but let's see. No, 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 no. He has a skill that lets you start off with Umi. I think. All right. Let's see. When you control a reptile type monster. When this card is normal summon, flip face up, increase your life points by 1,000. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you take. So this card is tricky, but when this card is normal summon, when this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you take. Okay, so this card is tricky, but I think that when you sacrifice it, or if you send it back to your hand, I don't think you have to pay the life points. This card is dope. This card like lets you just like attack directly, and you don't even have to deal with Yubel, and it goes back into defense mode. This card is good for the its protection and for the SSS card and stuff. Okay, let's see. I think we wrapping this deck up. Okay. This card we need. I only have 2, not 3 though, unfortunately. But I think, let me save this deck. I think I could unlock another one, but I'm not gonna go hard like that. And get another one just for this deck. Okay. Flip. You can add, if your opponent controls 4 multiple cards, you can. So that's not really doing anything in it for you, Yubel deck. When this card is almost summoned, put 3 counters on it. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. This card attacks other type, remove 1 counter from it. Once per turn, during your main phase, you can change 1 face up. So changing Yubel to defense mode wouldn't really change anything. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card in attack position. You can only use the effect. So I don't know. Does this affect, like, if I have 3 of these, can I use the effect 3 times, or can I only use the effect 1 time, even if I have 2 or 3 of them? Because some effects could stack, some effects don't stack. These water monsters are pretty powerful though. When this card is destroyed by battle. So this is destroyed by battle only. Oh, when this card is normal summoned, a special summon, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower fish type monster. So do I have any level 4 or lower fish type monsters? Nope. Aqua, Wing Beast, Aqua, Reptile, Aqua, Dragon. So I won't be able to use that card. Hammer Shark. Once per turn, you can reduce the level of this card by 1. So he'll be good for synchros because he can change the level, his level, making it easier to do synchros. And lower, and special summon 1 level 3 or lower water monster. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have 3 of him. Even though his effect isn't stopping Yubel. If this card is destroyed by battle, send 2 water monsters from your deck to the graveyard. King Dragon, what's up, what's up, what's up? Okay. We're almost finished with these cards. This card attack, that's a whack effect. Um, Toon Mermaid. When this card is sent to the graveyard target, that's a whack effect for Yubel. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, destroy the monster that destroyed. This isn't good for Yubel. Once per turn, you contribute one monster. So I think this is good. Like, you can just burn that life point to it. I'm gonna use Catapult Turtle. Um, Once per turn, you can discard on. Okay. So I think that's it. I'm just gonna glance through these real fast to see if any of these cards, when the effect resolves, that was activated by an effect monster that was your opponent's side of the field, they must discard one card, or the effect is what? What? See, but this card would still be I have to sacrifice for this still though. When the effect that resolved that was activated by an effect monster that was on your opponent's side of the field, they must discard one card or the effect is negated, their choice. So this is actually dope. This could stop furs and a lot of stuff, but it's like, okay, like y'all want to use these effects, you got to discard a card. Just getting him on the field would be a little bit troublesome, and this deck has enough high level monsters as it is, so I'm not gonna use him. But for a separate deck, this card is actually good, so yeah, keep note of that. Okay, that's its own separate archetype, I believe. The fur monster, this ice monster. You can special summon this card by attributing 2 water monsters from your hand. No. You can special summon this card from from your hand by attributing 2 water monsters. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster on the field. Place an ice counter on that target. You contribute this card to destroy. Nah, that doesn't seem worth it. Cannot be special summoned from the graveyard. When this card is face up, you control, destroy it to the graveyard, you can target. You must have 3. Okay, no. I think no. And a D. Ooh, this card is good. But again, 6. And it's only Pearson, it would be too hard to play. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by direct attack, you can target one set card if your opponent destroys that target once per turn. During your main phase, you can discard one card. Wait. During your main phase, you can discard one card. This card can attack your opponent's life points directly. That's kind of cool, but I think I'm gonna stay away from that. Where was we at? We was up to this guy. Okay. What's this card? I seen this in a card trader, I think. Place 1 ocean counter on this card during each player's standby phase. When this card is removed from the field, all fish type C type monsters you control gain 200 attack for each. Okay, I don't really have those types in this deck. Once per turn. Nah, that's like a hero card. Okay, no. Oh, snap, this card. Once per turn, you can banish one monster from your hand. Destroy all face-up monsters on the field with the same type. But that's kind of like too situational. At the end of the battle phase, if this card was destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, choose one monster from your deck and place it on top of the deck. Could that be good? No, that wouldn't be good. What? When this card is flipped face up, normal summon if face up, you can discard one card to add one spirit monster. Okay, that's kind of whack. Well, what was this card effect? Lord Poison. Where's Lord Poison at? I just was up to him. If this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, target one plant type monster in your graveyard. Except. Okay, so I wouldn't have a plant type monster in my graveyard in his deck. You contribute this card, target one spell / trap card on the field, destroy that target. Nah. If this card is sent from the field, if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, except when destroyed by battle, special summon one. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, except when destroyed by battle. Oh, okay. So I think I know the combo with this card, but that's not really helping us for this deck, so I'm gonna skip over it. Crystal Seer. Do you want to use Crystal Seer to try to help us draw into our combos? Maybe not. Maybe not. Probably maybe not. Okay. If your opponent controls 2 or more cards and a spell is your shackle, you can special summon this card from your hand. But he's weak. This card though, Jaws of Dark Demise. Flip. Take control of one opponent's phase. I think we're gonna use Jaws of Demise because I think with Jaws of Demise we could tribute it for any of our monsters. As long as Umi remains face up on the field, this card can attack your opponent's life points directly. I kind of like that. Although I think the fish is a little bit better though, because the fish goes back to defense mode and it's kind of hard to deal with. Sangan of Thunder turns to a 1 sacrifice monster. Okay, so yeah, I know this is taking a while, but what does this card do? While Umu face up on the field, this card is unaffected by any spell cards. Huh? When this card is summoned by tributing, okay. So I think we're finished. I'm just trying to like make sure. Oh, I do have enough cards to make a Myrrh something deck. I'm only missing the UR. But maybe we'll do that a different time. Okay. No, I didn't want you in the deck. Okay, so I think I'm good on monsters. I think these monsters that are here, that are left anyway, aren't really that good. I like this card. The Fairy King, Truesdale. Starboy. Summon Starboy, just give everybody a boost. Okay, let me check the comments. Okay, so nobody commented anything new. So, what we're gonna do now is just get our trap cards. So let me just save this for now. Okay. All right. Now let me. Okay, so related cards. Data list. Just destroy every card on the field. That actually might help them more than it would hurt them. Okay, so now let me uh reduce this deck down some. Okay. Um okay, think. All right, so let me look at the popular cards to see what else helps. I think two enemy controllers helps versus Yubel. I beat a Yubel by using enemy controller before. Um Chalice helps. Okay. I think that's it pretty much. I don't think this deck would need any other cards. I'm just gonna like look Phoenix. Look how popular the deck has become. Yubel is right there. The other Yubel is right there. The Phoenix card is right there. That's why I keep playing Yubel in PvP. Everybody's using it. But let's see if there's anything to stop Yubel over here. Nope, just that. Okay, so from these cards over here, I'm gonna reduce the deck down. So just give me a moment while I think about this. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, now let me just think about, because we have 36 cards. We got to get this down to a 20 card deck, and just looking at it real fast, one, two. Okay, so the Sea Stealth, the what is this card called? Legendary Ocean, right? And the Chalices are key. Like we can't do this deck without them. So that means that that's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. That means that's 8 cards that's on lock. Now, if we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we do use the enemy controllers, we would have a 10 on 10. You know what it is? It's just that like enemy control is limited, so it's powerful, and it's good to have your deck have 2 limited cards and a semi-limited card in it, just to give you a little bit of an advantage of those stronger cards. But sometimes not always. You don't always need that. But at least having 2 limited cards is good. Okay, now let's just see. We need to take cards out. So let's think about cards we could take out. So Joel's effect is good, but if we can't protect Joel's, then its effect might not be that good, because Yubel would probably attack it face down. And the only card we have to protect Joel's is enemy controller, and we might take enemy controller out. But if we could pull Joel's off, the effect is so good. We would need Karibos, and we don't really have Karibos. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna take the Joel's out. Because like sometimes even if you took control of Yubel, it probably wouldn't do much besides like sacrificing Yubel or like maybe clearing the field. Okay, this card, since it's trash on its own without Umi, we're just gonna take it out. So that gives us with 32 cards. Suijin is good, but Suijin won't help us beat Gate Guardians. Beat Gate Guardians. Suijin won't help us beat Yubel, so we're gonna take it out. Okay, so this card is good, but this has nothing to do with beating Yubel, and if Yubel does destroy this, we would actually lose 2,000 life points, which is not good. So we're gonna get rid of this card. Um, Now we just gotta get rid of 9 more cards. So you can discard 1 card with when your opponent special summons a monster during the damage step. You can discard 1 card to summon this card from your hand. This guy attack or defense isn't strong enough to do anything, so I don't really see the point. Besides him being a like SSA fodder, a good counter to Yubel is to banish it. Yeah, true, but a good counter to Yubel is to banish it, but banishing is like its own kind of thing, and then sometimes your opponent could benefit from banishing if they use that trap card that could bring banished monsters back. Um, I'm gonna kill it by SSA, by enemy controller, and by chalice. That's my plan. Um, but yeah, banishing will work too. Okay, now let me just think about this. So this guy right here, while he's good because he could just come out on the field, he's not really doing much once he comes out. He's just unaffected by spell cards and he can't be attacked. So we're actually gonna take him out. Okay, so now that leaves us with 26. We just gotta take away 6 more monsters. So who's gonna be taken away? I like Catapult. I want to just like burn the life points away so bad with Catapult Turtle. Um, so this card, as good as this card is with all the high defense and stuff, it being destroyed would actually help trigger Yubel's effect. So we'll get rid of this card. So we gotta get we need 5 more monsters to get rid of. Okay, so let's see. Like it can't be this. It can't be this. This card. I kind of don't want it to be these. Okay, this card. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card. Okay, this doesn't really matter right now. Let's get rid of this. Let's just get rid of this. Add a target from the hand. This like, I'm gonna assume that doesn't, even though that's a good way, because it would kind of like wasted effort for Phoenix. No, that wasn't the card. It was this card. It's kind of a wasted effort to get Phoenix out and to get the other card out. Okay, so 4 more cards, and we don't really enemy controller. Okay, so we just need 2 more cards to take out. Let's see. Don't want to take it out. Kind of don't want to take it out. Don't want to take it out. That too. I just noticed that I only have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're gonna leave Catapult Turtle in because we need high level monsters for SSS. What is the effect again? Level 5. Okay, yeah. So we'll keep Catapult Turtle in. The girl, I like her defense, and she helps it be Umi. But let's look at related cards real fast. Okay. So none of these. Oh, that's not true. She like if I don't have that card, she could help. She could help be Umi for the legendary card. Okay. I like this. This is gonna help me get legendary Ocean. In fact, let me look at this guy's skills because I might. Mythic's Depth. Umi. Yeah, does Mako have a skill that you can get the legendary Ocean with? Oh, he doesn't have that skill. You could only get oh wait. Draw. I can't remember if he has a legendary ocean skill or not. Or if he only has the Umi skill. Okay, so let's see. We got okay, so we got this card. We're gonna be using this card to attack directly, then go back into defense mode. But okay, so I think just to make a quick decision, I think that if we got rid of this card, see the thing is that this card is cool because I could like summon them and summon them on a beatdown thing. Like in case we don't summon a Yubel deck, these cards become very useful. But versus a Yubel deck, these cards, well, not really, because they could let me summon this card. Okay, so I will actually keep it, but I think we're gonna get rid of the girl just because the girl doesn't help versus Yubel. Yo, what up, Geo? Okay, so that brings us down to 23. We need to take at least one more monster out, if not more. So let's see. We're not gonna take you out. 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 Do we really need 3 of this guy? That's the thing. Okay, so let's take him down to 22. And we could take the 2 enemy controllers out. Or we could take an enemy controller out and we could take a him out. Let me just count the balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 11 monsters. 11 monsters. 12 monsters. Okay, you know what? We're gonna take the enemy controller out. And this will be the deck. Remember, let me know if Mako has a skill that he can start off with Legendary Ocean or not. Because I don't know if he has a skill like that. Now, just before we start, I'm gonna play some of these standard duelists. So I can try to level up my character real fast, and then we'll get to PvP and test the deck out. Yeah, but I can't believe that a Yubel deck is so popular. It's like I don't think I ever seen a deck where people draw bad hands so much and lose so much be so popular. I think they just hype about Yubel. Yubel always got people hype. I remember my friend being hype about Yubel in the TCG when it came out. He was like, "Yo, Yubel, Yubel!" Like, looks like he can only gain a skill to draw Uni. Oh, okay, got it, got it, got it. I'm only running Yubel for the challenges. What challenges? What challenges are you talking about? Because I wasn't aware of any challenges. What you mean? Like you trying to get like the mat or something? Well, let me see. I'm not aware of any Yubel challenges for extra gems. Let me see what extra challenge you're talking about. Let me collect these. Summon Yubel one time. Reduce your opponent life points by 0. Win one duel with Yubel in your deck. Summon Yubel one time. Summon Yubel Terror. Ah, I see, I see, I see. So, but we do have until the 24th to do that. Oh, I could tell this way. I forgot what this was. Okay, we'll see.
Show you no mercy.
Draw pass, draw sense, draw sense, draw sense water. Life cost 0. Can be used if Umi's on the field and you have a water attribute normal monster on your side of the field. That monster can attack your opponent directly this turn at the end of the battle phase. That monster is sent to the graveyard. This skill. So hold on. If you have a water attribute normal monster, so that's kind of broken right there. You could just use it whenever. You would just need Umi on the field. Okay. Let's take these Yubel decks down.
Allow me to show you what I can do.
You should have stayed in the kiddie pool. Prepare to sleep with the fishes.
I have foreseen that this duel will end in your defeat, and you cannot escape your destiny.
Duel.
My turn. My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates. I set a monster.
This is why I don't play when I get to King of Games rank. Cause what is this? You know what I mean? Like what kind of deck is this? People in King of Games rank, they joke around and they play too much. For my taste, anyway. So if I use Legendary Ocean, my monster will get an extra. No. It's only gonna get a 200 attack boost. So can he discard one Woodham, target one card on the field, and
I'll show you no mercy. I summon a monster.
okay, let's put that card back.
Activates.
Let's send him to the graveyard or whatever. Let's put this back in her hand, whatever that is. What is this? Oh, okay, that's just his effect. I thought he could special summon himself. I'm like, what?
Let's battle. Behold. I attack you.
I probably shouldn't have did that. I forgot this is a life point deck, so she could like, she'll recover some life points.
Draw.
But let's see what
Monster's
happens.
effect activates. My monster's effect activates.
So she got 3 cards to defend herself with.
I end my turn.
And this is what I mean. Like that's the best she could do. So this duel is pretty much over. Like if that's the best you could do, that won't work. That won't cut it.
My monster's effect activates. Observe.
She quit. Yeah.
This is
Let's look at her trash deck. This was like a gold one. Like gold one plays better than this. Trash. Look at this. Not even no magic or trap cards. So I don't know how they was expecting to win with this. You can view the top cards of a player's deck until the end. Like silly, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know that this wouldn't make it to King of Games, but they're playing with it. Like that wouldn't even get out of Platinum. That's why like I definitely don't play King of Games PvP. Only time I will is if I need to the only time I will is if I need to get the rank up tickets rewards, because these players in King of Games can be disappointing at times.
to be all washed up. Prepare to sleep with the fishes.
Why would you ever challenge a magician to a game of cards? If you harbor any illusions of winning, I'll crush them for you. Duel! It's my turn. I end my turn.
My turn. I draw. I'm playing this card. The field card, a legendary ocean. Now is the perfect time. I summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. Now is the perfect time. I special summon a time to battle. Here I go. I attack you direct. Thousand of
Yeah, these plays in King of Games is whack.
Impossible.
Hi, hello, talk to me, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Seems like I just played in this Shizu deck. This better not be the same person. This better not be the same trash deck.
You should have.
I can see the future very clearly.
It seemed like the same trash deck. This is the same skill the last person used.
I have forced Duel. My turn. Watch and learn. I summon a monster in attack position. I set a card on the field. I set a card face down on the field. I set a card on the field. I end my turn.
My turn. I draw. Now is the perfect time. I summon a monster in attack position. I'm playing this card. The field card,
I shall
a legendary
extinguish them.
ocean. I'm playing this card. The field card, a legendary of my monster's effect activates.
You defeated me. I did not foresee this in my visions.
Dueling you was hungry work.
So this deck is so good. Another thing too is that, like, you know, people like when Decade and when Guns Blazing and when they like play on streams and King of Game Ranks and they use the decks that they use and they get their wins, it's like they're in King of Games. Like, so what? Like, you can't take those wins seriously. But people will use the decks that they play, and then they'll try to use those decks that they're using in King of Games. Like, look, I just won so many times, and this deck isn't even all of that. But I just won. What's this? 3, 4. So I just won 4 times in a row, very easily. And this deck is probably not even all of that, and you would probably have a hard time trying to rank up with it. But it's like people will see them do stuff like this, or less even. Like they might see them like win 2 games, lose a game, win 2 games, lose a game, whatever. And then they're like, oh, yo, that's dope, yo. I'm gonna use this deck, and I'm gonna try to like get out of gold rank with this deck. I'm gonna try to get out of platinum rank with this deck. I'm gonna try to reach KOZ with this deck. It's like, yo, like you need a way more competitive deck than that. Like I could probably make better decks than what y'all have been seeing, because you can't take the King of Games stuff seriously. Now, if they use the deck, which they do sometimes, if they use the deck to get out of Legends with, then that's different. Because like, okay, like they ranked up with the deck. So I don't get what this Asiju deck is trying to do, but I guess it's supposed to try to counter Yubel too. But it's sucky because every time I play it, I win.
I have Duel. My turn. I set a card face down on the field. I set a card on the field. I set a card face down on the field. I end my turn.
My turn. I draw. Counting on you. I summon a monster in attack position.
Wow, I messed up. I forgot this guy was a machine, so he's going out the deck.
I set a card face
Actually, he doesn't have to. I could use this and I could boost him up. I just don't want to like. I don't want to use her. I don't want to use a card that could destroy magic and traps and destroy my legendary ocean. So I'm gonna hold on to it.
I attack you directly with my monster. My monster's effect activates. My turn is complete.
My turn. I draw. Watch and learn. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates.
Okay, so this is an Amazoness
I
deck.
shall turn the tides. I flip over my face down card. I activate a quick play spell.
It's my battle phase. Here I go. I shall attack you with my monster. I activate a face down card. My continuous trap activates. My continuous trap activates. My continuous trap activates. Very well. I special summon a monster. Allow me to proceed. My monster attacks you directly.
Ah! I faced greater dangers out in the waters.
That ends my turn.
What shall I do? Let's go. I draw.
Let me see. So if I play him, I could send the trap card back to the hand. That's probably my best move. Let's try this out.
I'll teach you to stay out of the waters. I summon a monster in attack position.
Just as I expected. Here's my face down card. My trap activates.
I set a card. I end my turn.
My turn. I draw. Let us battle. Allow me to proceed. I shall attack. My continuous trap activates. The end is near. I attack you directly.
Ah! I have been defeated.
Destiny is served.
Yeah. Let me see. Hey, what's up?
You're going to be all washed up.
My ESP stands for extrasensory pummeling.
Yeah, there's a form deck for Yubel, but
The fishes.
to be honest, I didn't use it. I just like used the point multiplier by 3 and just played on a bunch of times, and you'll get 8,000 because of the bonus. Yeah, so just use the point multiplier by 3 and try to attack him directly for 3,000 points of damage. That's how I got 8K.
I set a monster face down. I set a card face down. I set a card face down. My turn is complete.
I'll keep this duel going. My turn. I draw. From my hand, I activate a spell.
This is really a hard choice. I don't know which one to discard, but I think I'll go with this one.
I summon a monster in attack position. I set a card. I'm setting a card. I set a card.
So this is a Yubel deck right here we're facing. So it's like we gotta get the win. If not, this deck is like, even though we won before, the deck is kind of like, So this is actually gonna be hard to do because this monster I'm supposed to take it out. Umi kind of weakens it. A Legendary Ocean doesn't, but Umi kind of weakens it.
I'm counting on you. I summon a monster in attack position. Time to battle. Here I go. I attack you directly with my monster.
Ah! What a jump! I flip over my face down card. My trap activates. Here I go. I special summon a
My
monster.
monster's effect activates.
So this low defense is killing us right now because he has a 1,800 monster. But let's see what'll happen. That too bad that's an effect from the graveyard, so we can't chalice it.
I activate my join me. I special summon a monster.
My turn is complete.
It's my turn. I draw. I activate my monster's effect. I end my turn.
So
All right.
I messed up. I wasn't really paying attention. I was supposed to use chalice on it, on that. I'll do it this turn. Actually, look at this.
My monster's effect activates. I'm playing
He's gonna be like, huh?
the
He's gonna be like, huh?
legendary ocean.
He's gonna be like, huh?
I summon
He's gonna be like, huh? This card is unaffected by monster's effect. So I could be wrong with the way that this works. He definitely won't be destroyed. I don't know if this attack will go through or not, or if I'll still get reflected, because that isn't really affecting him. But let's see what happens.
there's a storm coming for you.
I activate my monster's effect.
Okay, so yeah, he won't get destroyed, but he won't be destroyed by the end phase effect. I shoulda challenged him though, and then we'll be good.
I activate my. It's your turn. I bet you wish you had psychic powers like me.
Ka-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Now is the perfect time. I summon a monster in
This is my opponent monster's effects. This card is so hold on. If he's unaffected, I wonder what happens if Catapult Turtle picks it. Does he lose the damage still and stay alive, or does Catapult Turtle effect not work? That was very, very silly. Like, you know what? I had to try it out. So my bad on that.
Let's battle.
We could have definitely won.
My monster shall attack. I flip over my face down card.
We could have definitely won if
Made a quick play spell.
I wouldn't have did that. But I thought, it said that was Catapult Turtle's effect.
Try that. I have
It shouldn't have worked.
I activate my monster's effect. Ah! No, not good at all.
turn. I draw.
Okay, cool. So we got the SSA.
I set a card face down. I'm counting on you. I summon a monster in attack position.
Hold up, is this game? He loses 500. Then he okay. That's not game, but we'll get him. Wait, let me see what's Catapult Turtle's effect. Equal to half the tribute monster's attack. Okay, so you know what? I think this is game.
I flip over my face down.
You're gonna chalice him for a boost.
Activate a quick play spell.
You're gonna have Catapult Turtle tribute him.
Monster's effect activates.
No, not good at all.
Why? What? Maybe. Okay, you know what? We'll go into defense mode and we'll kill him. We'll kill him next turn.
I end my
This
turn.
isn't going to plan.
I don't know how my math got off like that. What happened? Chalice made him 1,400. Okay, so yeah, he was 700. Okay, so my math was correct, but I just didn't do it in a way where he loses. I needed more attack.
I set a card. I play my face down card.
Ooh, mage power. He's gonna be so upset when he attacks.
Time for battle. You're no match for my monster. My monster attacks.
So you know, even with a mistake, this deck served its purpose. And
Down card.
activate Umi. What they mean?
Activates.
Okay, that was silly, but
My continuous trap activates.
all right. You know what? I don't use this. I never used that SS card like that before. So y'all seen the misplay? I was actually trying to use the effect that
You were a worthy opponent.
when they attack it,
As long as we share time and space, you
it gets destroyed. But I guess that effect happens automatically. I don't have to do that. So that was a misplay. But y'all seen what would happen? I would have won. And I would have won easier if I didn't have tribute the other monsters. So this deck definitely works to counter Yubel. So like if y'all get sick of Yubel in PvP, definitely use this deck. I'm gonna show y'all the deck one more time so y'all can see it. Not one more time. I'll show y'all again if y'all want. But this is the deck.
You should have stayed in the kiddie pool. Prepare to sleep with the fishes.
I have foreseen that this duel will end in your defeat, and you cannot escape your destiny.
Duel.
My turn. Watch and learn. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates. I set a card face down on the field. I set a card face down on the field. I end my turn.
My turn. I draw. I set a card face down. Now is the perfect time. I summon a monster in attack position. I set a card. Let's battle. There's a storm coming for you. I attack with my monster.
Just as I expected. I activate a face-down card. My continuous trap activates. I knew you would do that. My continuous trap activates.
My turn is complete.
My turn. I draw. I set a card face down on the field. It's my battle phase. My continuous trap activates. Very well. I special summon a monster. Allow me to proceed. My monster attacks you directly.
Ah! How could I be so careless?
That ends my turn.
What shall I do? I draw! My monster's effect activates. I'm playing this card. The field card, a legendary ocean. I'll teach you to stay out of the waters. I summon a monster in attack position.
Just as I expected. I activate a face-down card. My trap activates.
Here's my face-down card. My continuous trap activates. I end
It's my
turn.
turn. I draw. It's my battle phase. Here I go. My monster attacks.
Ooh!
My
I won't give
continuous
up.
trap
I
activates.
must be brave. Nice try. My monster's effect activates.
My continuous trap activates. I special summon a monster. There is no future for you. My monster attacks you directly.
You were a worthy opponent, a true champion. You earned my respect.
Destiny is served.
Bask in the fires of revenge!
Prepare to be capsized. Prepare to sleep with the fishes.
Let's duel. My sweet suffering, all my sorrow, I share them with you.
Duel. My turn. I set a card. My monster's effect activates. I'm playing this card. The field card, a legendary ocean. I set a monster face down. My turn is complete.
My turn. I draw. Lay your eyes on this. I summon a monster in attack position. Time for battle. Suffer. My monster attacks. Ugh. Not bad.
All right.
I end
My I
turn.
draw. Time to battle. There's a storm coming for you. I attack you directly with my monster. My monster's effect activates. My turn is complete.
You shall experience true suffering. My turn. I draw. I set a monster. I
attacks your life points directly. My monster's effect activates. My turn is complete.
You shall experience true suffering. My turn. I draw.
So yeah, I was just thinking about this player might quit because you see, like, we stopped their whole strategy. Their Fire King monsters not getting destroyed. I'm not gonna like y'all see. I had the option to attack it and kill it, but why do that? Let's just keep attacking it directly. Like I said, this is the Yubel counter deck. Yubel, they surrender to it. Yubel can't win against it. So definitely, if y'all sick and tired of seeing Yubel in PvP like I am, use this Yubel counter deck. And as y'all seen, it works good against other decks too. It works best against Yubel, but it's a decent counter deck because it works good versus other decks too. It's not like it just works against Yubel.
You should have stayed in the kiddie pool. Prepare to sleep with
I do. I'm setting I set a card. I'm ending my turn.
my turn. I draw. Now is the perfect time. I summon a monster in attack position. I set a card face down. Time to battle. Behold! I attack you directly with my monster. My monster's effect activates. My turn is complete.
It's my turn. I draw. I'm setting a card.
Okay, so I think he has a UA deck, and he's waiting for me to
I draw.
do at least 1,000 points of damage so he can use his skill and special summon a UA monster. I'm not really a big fan of doing that, so I'm just gonna end my turn. Let me see, 7. Oh wait, he's a 7-star monster. That would be 6. I think I could play him. Let's see if I could play him. Like I'll play the well. The well has a lot of protection.
A legendary ocean.
I don't think he's being stopped if he's summoned. Let's see though.
I'm counting on you. I tribute summon a monster.
If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you contribute to one of us special summon this card. You can use effect. Oh, he has to be special summoned to get the water card. Okay. But I'm gonna set a card face down still. Do I want to attack and let him bring out his UA monsters? I think I'm gonna do that because I have 2 chalices face down to protect me. Although that won't protect me from the UA from the trap card. But you know what? I'm just gonna attack. Can't wait around forever.
Time to battle. There's a storm coming for you. My monster attacks your life points directly.
continuous trap activates.
That's the end of my turn.
Victory from you.
And it was a UA deck. I'm beginning to know the UA deck playstyle well.
From my hand, I activate a field spell. Come here. I activate a field spell. I'll use this. I special summon a monster. I activate a field spell. I'm setting a card. Battle!
Nice try. Here's my face down card. I activate a quick play spell.
I should have challenged. I should have challenged his monster to make his monster attack.
Vanish! Attack! My face down card. My continuous trap activates. My continuous trap activates. I end my turn.
Get ready, and I shall draw. I set a card face down. That's the end.
Hey,
of my
what's up?
turn.
What's up? What's up?
I will steal victory from you.
Cool, thanks. Yeah, I don't. Oh, well, actually, I lowered the latency a bit. I had it on like medium latency or whatever. I put it to like the super low, like the lowest one.
I activate a field spell.
I had made a deck, a silent magician deck and a Horus deck, like a level up kind of deck, and I was in PvP, and like 4 of the 5 players I played was Yubel decks, and I won against 3 of them, and I lost against 1 of them. But I'm like, I keep versing Yubel, and this isn't a good, those decks doesn't have the easiest time beating Yubel, because like once it's summoned and my treacherous trap hole is destroyed, I can't really beat it. So I just made a deck that counters Yubel, like the deck like 100% counters Yubel. That's the deck that I'm playing with right now, since Yubel is so common.
Face greater dangers out in the waters. You were a worthy opponent. A true.
The last Yubel player I played, they quit because I had the submarine monster that could attack directly. So I set it in defense mode. He attacked with the 1,800 Fire King monster that when it's destroyed, you could destroy a card from your hand, and he lost 200 life points. And I just kept switching into attack mode, and I kept attacking him directly, and putting him back into defense mode, and none of his cards was getting destroyed, and he seen it was happening for a while, and he quit. Yeah, exactly. It's so corny that they're doing that. And then the other thing too what's extra corny about it is I don't even think that deck is consistent like that. Like that deck, sometimes I played that deck and they quit the first turn because their hand is like probably filled with phoenixes and with Yubel cards they can't even play.
I have never turned down a challenge.
I shall duel you. A duel without mercy, only pain.
Duel.
My turn.
You usually always see people run the event deck
Lay your eyes on
a little bit because it's like people wanting to test it out if it's good or not, but they're overdoing it right now.
my monster's effect activates. Come here. I tribute summon a monster.
Even people in the lower ranks are trying to use it to rank up with and to reach King of Games with. Okay. Oh, this is another UA deck. Okay, let's see what we could do. This deck is like...
I'm playing this card. The field card. I set a card face down. I'll teach you to stay out of the waters. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates.
Like he probably wins this one because this deck is just like Yubel focused. it's not like a serious
I special summon a monster.
deck. I might have to make some improvements to it so that when it's not versing Yubel, it does a little better.
My turn is complete.
You shall experience true suffering. My turn. I draw. Time for battle. Suffer. Attack. I end
My turn. I draw.
Yes, I do have Fishman 2 inside the deck. Okay, cool. This card kind of helps.
I set a monster face down.
And I did mess up before. I should have attacked him directly the last time when I summoned him.
There's a storm coming for you. I attack you directly with my monster.
Oh, that's right. This card might not even help because
I use my face down card.
his monster can stop effects. So it depends who he attacks. I think he's gonna attack the monster I attacked with because that's annoying.
Here I go. It's my turn. I draw.
Yeah, true. Because I don't wanna see that. At least you're playing PvP for fun. You're not like you're not trying to rank up anymore. But yeah, like it would be bad. You know what it is too? I think that they're trying to get the most out of it because you know once Stardust Dragon comes out, Yubel, like Stardust kind of like nerfs Yubel. Like if Yubel tries that destroy effect, Stardust Dragon could just destroy itself and negate it.
You no mercy. I special summon a monster.
Yubel, what's up? What's up? What's up?
I tribute summon
Yeah,
a monster.
insectors play around it pretty decent. Do you have? Nah, I don't actually. That came from is that from a mix of like two different sets, or is that all like one of the previous boxes? Like I didn't get the box with the new Ultimate Insect level 7. I didn't know I mean the new Insect Queen. I didn't get that box.
I caught you right in my net. Here's my face down card. My continuous trap activates.
Time for battle. Go. Attack.
nothing.
My monster's effect activates. Suffer. I attack with my monster.
Like, I would make him disappear and try to keep him, but I would lose if I do that.
Go. I attack you directly.
Ah, I won't give up. I must be brave. What shall I do? I draw. I'll show you no mercy. I summon a monster in attack position. Time to battle. Behold, I attack you directly.
Hold on.
My monster's effect activates.
This card can attack your opponent life points directly, but when it does, so using this effect, the battle damage,
You are scared.
Umi decreases his attack by 200, so that means that, like, no matter what, they're gonna always lose 800, which is good. I thought this card would be hitting them for 1,000. And can I hang for 2 hours? Then my kids are coming home from school. Yeah, you could do that. I'm not gonna stream for much longer. Cause I gotta get ready to go to work soon. So I probably play for like
This is your
maybe only a little bit longer.
monster attacks.
But I'll stream again probably later tonight. Yeah, I think I spent like my gems trying to get a what's that called? Trying to get a samurai, one of the 6 samurai monsters. What else I got? I kind of spent my gems like a little bit like around. I didn't really go too much into one box. Oh, besides the box that comes with the trap card. The trap card that flips the card face down, and then you can remove it from your graveyard to special summon the monster when they activate a trap. To get one of those, because I needed it for furs. Not this one, like the one before. Yeah, Grandmaster. Wait, not. I don't think it was Grandmaster. Not the 2,500 one. The 2,300 one, because it's one that can come out onto the field. With like if you have one samurai, he can come onto the field, and then you can bring the Grandmaster out. I tried to get him.
Prepare to sleep with the fishes.
Yeah, that card, that trap card. That's the trap card. Cause I was thinking, I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna use furs to play PvP with. So I was like, but let me see something. And I was thinking about the effects that furs have, and I'm like,
I set a card.
okay, what's kind of like them in a way is 6 Samurais. 6 Samurais, they have effects that can... Furs negates magic cards. You can increase your life points, you can pull from the deck. That's kind of something that 6 Samurai can't do. But 6 Samurai can destroy spell or trap cards. It can destroy monsters. They can swarm the field too. So I'm like, you know what, I'm going to use 6 Samurai. Like, they're not as broken as furs, but if you have the right cards, they can be broken. Okay, so I gotta remember next time to not set SSA unless I have the cards for it. Well, actually, that's not true. I could just send a monster to the graveyard and stop my spell and trap cards from being destroyed. No! That card made him weaker, dag.
All right. I draw.
Okay, but we're in good shape. Let's...
I'm playing this card.
Actually, we're not in good shape. We're not in good shape.
Legendary ocean
We're not in good shape. Okay. If I would have been played that card last turn, we would have been in good shape. If I would have played a Legendary Ocean last turn. I gotta remember that. Okay. I'm gonna end my turn.
My turn is complete.
My turn. I draw. Honk. My monster's effect activates.
I caught you right in my net. Here's my face down card. My continuous trap activates.
Watch this. My monster's effect activates.
I caught you right in my net. My continuous trap activates.
My field spell activates.
So does he have Yubel or not though? That's the thing. He probably has a Yubel in his hand.
My monster's effect activates. Watch this. I special summon a monster. I summon a monster.
So I guess he's not going for the Yubel thing right now.
My monster. This'll pass.
So all of this is cool. Like I'm okay with that damage because once the fish monster comes out,
My turn's done.
he's not gonna be able to touch me most likely.
It's my
I thought
turn.
you would be close to 1,000 gems by now. Where are you getting these gems from? you getting the gems from farming? Gems is hard to get. Oh, okay. I might. See, I might lose now because like when he summons Phoenix. Yeah, so I misplayed earlier. Like if he summons Phoenix,
You to stay out of the waters. I tribute summon a monster.
I can't protect my cards because then I'm gonna be able to be attacked directly. But I have another SSA, so I'll just set it next turn. Okay.
Let's battle.
So I think it's safer to attack this one.
Here I go. I attack with my monster. My continuous trap activates. I end my turn.
My turn. I draw. My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates. I specials. My monster's effect activates. From my hand, my field spell activates.
It's only my 10th day playing Duel Links, and all the characters were level 15, and I was only stage mission 15. I'm stage mission 34. Hey, congrats. In DM World and stage
Sayonara, suck.
13 in GX World. That's great.
Your life points directly.
I have been defeated.
A twerp like you has no business challenging a champ.
Okay, so oh, okay, my monster is weaker once he got rid of the once he got rid of the card. Okay, so I definitely misplayed that one. If I didn't misplay, we would have won that one. Okay, so let's see if this is a Yubel deck.
Prepare to be capsized. Prepare. Step right up.
Duel, it's my turn.
Hello, how you doing, Said? Hello, comment CA VABM poor. Okay, so I can't understand that language, but welcome to the stream. I'm using a counter Yubel deck. The counter Yubel. So this person is taking a long time, so this is probably a Yubel deck, but he probably has a bad hand.
I set a monster. I end my turn.
My turn.
That's probably the 1800 Fire King monster. But we're gonna
I'll show
attack
you no
directly.
mercy. I summon a monster in attack position. Let's battle.
And not attack it.
Go. My monster attacks your life points directly.
I think we've seen a Karibo in his hand. I know that deck uses a Karibo, so he's definitely using
My
Yubel.
monster's effect activates. My turn is complete.
It's my turn. I draw. Honk. I set a monster. Battle
And my prediction was correct. That was the monster I thought he had face down.
my monster attack. I end my turn.
I gotta change the skill though, cause like having Umi doesn't really help us.
I'm playing this card. The field card.
If I summon this now, he might just play the Phoenix, and he might just kill it. If I summon this and summon that, okay, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna. Oh wait. But if he does play the Phoenix, no, because Phoenix would swarm the field first. Okay, so I'm gonna play this.
I'm counting on you.
I'm gonna use this effect
My monster's effect activates.
to bring out this.
Now is the perfect time.
Am I gonna set Chalice? Because if he is better to let him bring out his Phoenix or let him bring out Yubel and no. It's not better to do that. Okay, so you know what? I'm not gonna set Chalice, but I think I'm gonna just attack him directly. I don't think I'm gonna go for the attack to the monster. I'm just gonna attack him directly. He does have a Karibo, so he would be able to avoid this one time.
Monster's effect activates. My turn is complete.
He could attack me and like kill himself on purpose, but that would be a turn slow.
Don't expect it. Battle time.
And he did it.
You ain't won yet. My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates. No retreat. I special summon a monster. My monster's effect activates.
Okay, but all of that is good because he loses. Yeah, you know that he loses, right?
I end my turn.
He loses because the monster that we have left is unaffected by spell cards. So this is what I mean. This is the Yubel counter deck. Just go to PvP. People was using Yubel and counter. Look, we got multiple ways. We could summon. No. We can't do this because then Karibo would block it. Okay, so look. Bye you. Oh wait. Bye Yubel. Okay, so here's how you say bye, right? You're gonna summon this.
I'll teach you to stay out of the waters.
He's 2,400.
Monster in attack position.
And we're gonna attack. He can't Karibo this. He can if he wants to, but it's not gonna work.
You're sunk. I attack with my monster.
He's probably gonna Karibo it just out of fear. Like, let me Karibo it. This could be the end. Or maybe he won't Karibo Whip because I would still lose 2,400 damage if this attack goes through without Chalice.
My monster's effect activates.
Okay, so he didn't Karibo Whip. Karibo can't help him at this point, so I'm just gonna use it now anyway. But I would normally wait to the damage step, but let's just get rid of this guy. Oh, it's not game.
This guy gotcha. My monster's effect. My special
But this guy can't stop me either. So I forgot that when you use Chalice, it raises the attack by 400, so it's not game. He only has 300 left. But we'll get him. He can't bust out the Phoenix in one turn.
from my hand.
He can't
My field spell.
summon that Yubel. Well, he can summon that Yubel, but if he does that, my monster's unaffected by monster cards, so it wouldn't work.
Face down. Bad. I've got this. My monster's effect activates. What shall I do? My turn's over.
I draw.
Ooh, look at this. Okay, so but what we need to do is that because he was smart and he didn't use his Karibo, so he has like 1 or 2 Karibos. This would, let me see. So he's gonna summon Phoenix next turn, and when he summons Phoenix next turn, Phoenix is gonna beat us probably. So we could summon him. We could send Yubel back to the hand, but he's just gonna Karibo one of the attacks and have one monster on the field, and then we won't win. If we do this, he'll just Karibo this, and we won't win. So what's better? Him to put this into. Okay, I think it's better to play this. Oh yeah. Phoenix. Hold on, I remember now. Phoenix is gonna come back, and Phoenix is gonna destroy everybody. So I think we win.
I'll teach you to stay out of the waters.
Phoenix will destroy itself.
Monster in attack position. Time to battle. You're sunk. I attack you directly with my monster.
How predictable. My monster's effect activates.
And after Phoenix destroys itself, he'll be pretty much defenseless for a whole turn, unless he has another Phoenix in his hand
My monster's effect activates.
and another Fire King card.
No retreat. My monster's effect. My field spell activates.
So let's see what he does.
Effect activates.
Let's see if does he have a plan B or does he scoop? If he doesn't get rid of any of my monsters this turn, he's gonna need 3 Karibos, which he doesn't have 3 Karibos. Let me see. Does this card help? Okay, no, it doesn't. Okay, so you know what? We're gonna summon this. So yeah, so this is the Yubel counter deck. Use this in PvP and have fun countering Yubel, since everybody wants to play Yubel. Like they don't have nothing else original to make.
Impossible.
Surrender. Impossible. Yeah, so that's the Yubel counter deck right there. Definitely, y'all play that deck because that'll make people stop using Yubel. The last 2 Yubel decks I played with this, they surrendered because it's like, let's just look at the deck real fast. So to me, these decks is terrible because there's so many high star monsters. But you look at it, they have nothing to stop our counter with. Like all they have is Karibo, and then maybe get lucky and try to like have Phoenix attack our monsters. But this is the deck. So use this deck, go into PvP, play the Yubel counter deck, and counter Yubel. Yeah. I'm using for British House already. Like I'm very good at making decks and everything. So like I have like everything that would counter Yubel in this deck. This counters it because it's not affected by monster cards, so the destroy effect doesn't work. This can put Yubel back into the hand. This could put Yubel back into the hand. This could be a problem with SSA. This could win by burn. This could attack directly. This will help some Legendary Ocean. This will counter Nobel. This can just help give you a field advantage right here. And this is more destruction. So y'all use the deck and then come back and comment and let me know if the deck was helpful or not. I appreciate everybody being here. I will stream later tonight most likely. Peace.